While walking through the park, Kohaku noticed he was paid and decided to treat himself. However, he was surprised to find a girl calling for help with her ass sticking out of a bush she was stuck in. Kohaku pulled her out with her guidance, and it was revealed to be a beautiful girl to be the one stuck in there. Blushing, she thanked her savior, but couldn't see him, only noticing him when he called out to her. Seeing the height difference, the girl commented that Kohaku must be a kind little kid and he has a great heart. However, he yelled at her that he's actually a teenager, and she was shocked to hear that they were the same age. Sakurako apologized for being rude and introduced herself, which he coldly replied with his own name. He asked why she kept following him, and she explained that she needed to thank him. However, he rejected the notion. More determined than ever, she tried to say that her family taught her to always repay kindness, but her words were blocked out by her stomach growling. Kohaku gave in, and he secretly planned to get a free meal out of her, while she was blissfully unaware of his plan. Sakurako looked at the conveyor belt sushi in amazement, as she'd never seen one, which surprised Kohaku so much that he had to ask her about it. He then asked if she was a noble, and she timidly admitted that she was. He then had to ask why she was out and about in a place like this, which she explained that she was leaving to be an exchange student, so she decided to explore the city before she left. She then saw a prize machine and asked about it. Kohaku half-heartedly explained that it's more of a trap than a game for kids, but the innocent Sakurako was interested and started to play using their plates. Like a sad puppy, Sakurako begged Kohaku to try and win for her, and despite his doubts, he won. He didn't expect it, but Sakurako celebrated like she did know. It turns out they won a dog charm, and Sakurako loved it. Kohaku told her to keep it, and she declared that she will keep it and never forget this day. Kohaku could only chuckle and call her dramatic. Kohaku asked about payment, and Sakurako told him not to worry as she had her black card on her. But this was a cash-only establishment, so Kohaku had to hand over his entire month's pay. Sakurako apologized to Kohaku since she relied on him the entire day, which he didn't even want to think about. She commented that he knows a lot of common knowledge and has a very big heart, so she wants to ask him something. She asked him to teach her about normal living and to make memories with her. He agreed to do so during his free time, and she told him to meet here tomorrow, happily. Kohaku realized he agreed to a year of hanging out, and he was worried for what was about to come. Since that day, every spare moment was used for memories and spent together. They went to a festival, ate good food together, and had moments that made both of their hearts race. He found her annoying still, but he enjoyed each day as they passed. However, time never stops, and the fun they had was about to reach its expiry date. Then the night arrived, as Kohaku got the message that Sakurako was only able to see him one more time, and she wanted to see him. Despite this being a momentous day, Sakurako greeted Kohaku as if nothing was wrong. She asked where they should go, but Kohaku didn't want to go anywhere. Sakurako said that they should have a picnic then, right here, and offered even to get the food. Kohaku yelled at her that she didn't get what he was trying to say, and clarified that this was the last day they would see each other, and he didn't want her to go. Overflowing with a tempest of emotions, Kohaku turned to leave, telling Sakurako to do as she wished, but she tried to stop him. However, her charm that he gave her was snagged on a branch and snapped off, skipping down the steps right into the water. She saw it all happen and ran to fish it out of the water while Kohaku tried to stop her. Without any hesitation, Sakurako leapt into the water and began searching for the charm, but Kohaku yelled at her asking what she thought she was doing. As he grabbed onto her, he saw a tear rolling down her cheek. With big doe eyes and tears freely flowing down her rosy cheeks, she explained that it was her first gift from him, and she thought that as long as she had it, they would always have a bond between them, no matter the distance. Seeing her cry and hearing such emotional words, Kohaku's lips began to quiver. Kohaku immediately embraced Sakurako and promised her the world, and he'll get her as many as those animal charms as she wants. She can have anything and everything, so she better not cry. All the while tears streamed down his own cheeks. Both with tear-stained cheeks, Sakurako realized two things. First, that Kohaku was telling the truth, and second, he loved her like she did him. They went back to Kohaku's place and cleaned up, but Sakurako had a request for him. He sat on his bed waiting for her, thinking about how she wanted to make one last memory with him, and as she approached, he asked if she was sure about what was going to happen. It turned out that Sakurako wanted to give her first time to him to be the ultimate memory and the final bond that tied them together. She told him that she wants it to be him, and she kissed him passionately. Kohaku finally admitted that he loved her, and she confessed that she'd loved him since the first day they had met. She told him that they're finally going all the way like this, and this will be a happy memory for them to end on. But Kohaku told her that he isn't going to let this stay a memory. He's going to find her and be with her once again once they're both older. In tears once again, Sakurako cried out of joy, and Pinky promised him that they will meet again. It's been 3 years since then, a long enough time for Kohaku to forget about their promise, but Sakurako returned back to Japan. She didn't expect him to remember, but not a day had passed without her thinking about him, their experiences, memories, and their promise. As she thought about seeing him again, his voice cut through her thoughts, telling her that she forgot something, while holding up the charm she had lost in the lake. She couldn't believe it and sat frozen, staring at both Kohaku and the charm he dangled in front of her. She blurted out a simple question: why is he here? And he could only ask a simple question in response. Did she forget their promise? While he looked at her with a more mature expression, his mannerisms hadn't changed, as he told her not to go off on her own anymore. With the whole thing overwhelming her, Sakurako was moved to tears and jumped up to embrace Kohaku. Sakurako's momentum knocked both of them to the ground, but they refused to let go of each other. While Kohaku was stunned by the whole being knocked down thing, Sakurako was the happiest woman alive in that moment, saying that she will never leave him again, and they will be together, always. Hey, and I hope you enjoyed this sweet little story. Yes, it is an 18+ story, but we're just here for the plot. I hope you enjoyed this, and currently it's very late in the morning. I should have finished this a long time ago, but I decided to binge some trashy isekais and also walk my dogs for way too long because it was raining this morning and they deserve it. Yeah, so thank you to members. Oh, before I fall asleep in my chair, thank you to members. I'm really grateful, as always, especially at this Christmas time. So thank you. And I hope you sleep more than I do. So have a great one, everyone, and I'll talk to you again soon.